a lot of my childhood friends growing up with just started to like disappear, and I didn't know where they were going. I thought like they just moved or something, but then I'd see them
Come
come back
back
a few months later. They'd be like they'd look different.
different. Come back worse. Come back worse. Come back worse. Come back worse.
Like their appearance changed and stuff, and like their demeanor, their emotions, and all that stuff like just changed. So something traumatic happened to them when they were in there. Trying to not have any more kids go through the stuff that they went through. That's my goal.
As a non-binary transgender person, I was transgender only at the time. It was pretty much, day after day of bullying, not only from the clients, but from the staff too. But when I found out that trans person died in there after I got out, it's just something that never leaves my head. I'd have dreams about being let out, and then I'd wake up and I'm still there. And I'm just like, God damn it, when is it going to end?
I was wrapped up in the system myself, and I believe that no kid should be locked up and should be treated for the root of their problems instead of being, thrown in a cage. They treat you like you're an animal. They put you in a cell. They choose when they let you out. They they abuse you. They assault you, run down on you. It's a very, very disgusting place. It's not clean at all. It's a place that causes more trauma than good.
Come back worse.
No kid should be locked up at the age of 11 and waste his whole youth childhood behind bars.
My biggest problem, and I face it to this day, is just they set you up to fail.
Come back worse.
Because when I got released from Cumberland County, they gave me my commissary money and let me out the door. I had nothing. I had like $60. That was it. Didn't even have a place to go.
Like, I went back to my mom's house and literally the whole house felt like I was taller than it because I was in a building for so long that was like so over my head. I was not used to it. And then going back to my mom's house, the couch looked really small. I had to walk down the stairs without tripping down them because it was like they weren't so spaced apart like the stairs in Long Creek, and they weren't metal. So I was used to metal. So it was just like a whole different experience. And like, I just felt like I was like a really like tall person locked inside of a very small house.
They feel like when they leave, when they get out of there, they feel like they need to catch up to the rest of the world or the rest of their youth.
People shouldn't just be thrown out there if they have nothing out there. And it's like a cycle. It's a trap. They set you up so you keep coming back.
Come back worse.
They have failed me miserably. And I'm still struggling to this day because of it. But I put myself in jail because of an action I did at 14. I'm almost 20 years old. You're telling me they couldn't have helped me out to where I was 19, 18 years old and had a little better of a foundation? No. I don't want to see 10 years down the road kids that were like me that are going down the path I was going down. There's a thing called institutionalized, and that's a bitch. And I don't want to see my community, my friends, my family, anyone, it doesn't matter, good or evil. I don't want to see anyone get locked up, dude. It's not the option that should be pursued.
Like just because person got a felony, like he's a bad person, they look at people like he's a bad person. Like I know at the end that people could change, you feel me? Like I know I was bad as fuck. Like like I'm like actually surprised. Like I used to go back to back in Long Creek and everything, you feel me? And now that I'm back out and everything, I'm like a changed person. Like, you know, I'm not saying like I'm perfect, but I'm like trying every day, you feel me? And like I just want to see, you know, my people's proud, you know. I want to see myself, you know, succeed.
You just want to get a fair chance, basically.
Yes, sir.
You know, that was guilty as charged already. And I feel like that's because I had a history of being in Long Creek. So they already automatically, oh, yep, this guy's gone. Like, this was gonna do. Where is my choice in all this? You know, where's my chance in all this? All because I got Long Creek in my history. At the end of the day, it comes down to like you're allowing kids to go to jail, and somewhat you call it a continuum of care. Like, how's that even any justice?
Yeah.
How's that even any justice?
If there are youth that have been there and are saying, yo, this shit does not work for us, like I did not like being in there, that should be enough right there.